Yo, I want to sound like, wait, what's God to do, this how we do it in our bay. Homeless cardboard cribs, cops shoot civilians, vendors, rap stars, Wall Street billions. Donald Trump shotgun pumps, illegal storefronts, $1.50 Dutches, F1s and dunks. Skyscrapes, planes, hit 'em, army in the subway. High risk, orange alert. Every day my click is a clip that spits in Glock land. Walk like I'm from the hood, hair like an indie rock band. Throw fits, then pitch from hammers, blow lungs up. Before Onyx was telling me to throw them guns up. My style was sick and homeless, freezing and stuck. Till death, Jook stuffed them G's in a cup. Now it's the season to fuck shit. Piss in the morning, flicker lights in your head and earn my explicit warning stickers. And while on the fit it shines from the brain inside, so I don't need a Yankee on for a New York frame of mind. I'm trained in the dirt, I strain to be heard. The fame of the words alive in my city. Ain't from the herd, I say what I learned. Painfully burned alive in my city. Aim for the dirt, claiming the earth. Danger alert, alive in my city. You're the same that desert, I remain when they murder. Claim a grain of the worth in my city. Knocked up jucks, they had a monster. I'm TV on the street in the cabbage patch with premies on my feet. I got a New York bop, itchy index like a New York cop. Sick in whichever city my tour stops. So by the time I get home, I'll have spread so much enjoyment. I'll create the vaccine and destroy it. I pull immaculate concepts from thin air, implemented by the listener to learn until I get there. I'm most alive from 1 to 5 in the morning Thursdays. KCR gave birth to Weatherman and died. Homeland Security advisory system won't work until the danger rainbow jumps into red alert. Divide quickly, a few can ride with me. When martial law hits, pack up the whip and hide with me until the eve of destruction paints a town black and anarchy ensues. You have the soundtrack. I'm trained in the dirt, I strain to be heard. The fame of the words alive in my city. Came from the herd, I say what I learned. Painfully burned alive in my city. Aim for the dirt, claiming the earth. Danger alert, alive in my city. The same that desert, I remain when they murder. Claim a grain of the worth in my city.
A cold day in hell, I feel good. At least I feel as good as real feels. If real even feels good. I think back to being a kid and getting my ass kicked. And when I sold my soul to the devil to make me rap sick. Page from Cage Brain, angels dust off the ungodly. Riding through my childhood to hear my 6-year-old body. Blackout for second, pick my head up off the street. Little kid handle my face, it's not me in the driver's seat. Father comes out screaming, drops the cigarettes and lighter. Scoops me up with his left arm, his right fist snuff the driver. Takes me in the house, stops the blood from wandering out. Is this a dream or time travel? I ponder on the couch, walks in with a black bag. Wrapped my rubber snake around his arm and made me pull it tight. Hit himself with a spike, drew blood and pulled his mask down. My hands blew until he let my arm go, he passed out. Erratic then gone, I go from manic to calm. Watching the yellow liquid dripping back out of his arm. No automatic alarm sounded, trying to wrap my 6-year-old brain around it. Went in his pockets, took his money and couldn't count it. Went to the front door, but it's locked, observe it. Pulled up a chair to reach the deadbolt, but I'm too weak to turn it. Give it another try, all the while still scoping him. Now I pan the room and see my escape in the open window. Scurry the floor, climb out hanging and drop into the snow. And my captor snatches me back up, pulls me back into hell. Starts shaking me, to weaken me, to teaching me to be a man by repeatedly beating me. I hope I grow it before I'm finished being strangled. I black out, then wake up tied to the coffee table with a jump rope cable to my ankle so I can't run. He walks back in the room.
Our nation must come together to unite. I know that human beings and fish can coexist peacefully. Nobody needs to tell me what I believe, but I do need somebody to tell me where Kosovo is. The illiteracy level of our children are appalling.
Beware, I live.
I wake up to a caffeine, cigarette vaccine, then bathe in water I wouldn't drink before gasoline. Feel like a loser, cause I'm not in Fallujah. Painting a Land Cruiser with an Iraqi, then taking his Ruger. No M16 to give me a callus. Inhuman super malice for Joe by Uber Alice. Baby suicide bombers hurdle suitcases in a nursery. I'm in a deli eating tuna, tasting the mercury. Then try to wash it down with a $2 bottle of water. Get on a train and think of terrorists with box cutters. Gun concealer cause I see a realer reality. And what I breathe through my nasal cavities, killing my batteries. Bombs in the metropolis, out all eye sockets. Esophagus melted out, some shite group will get their props for this. Look, I need petrol for my Mercedes, but I'm not trying to kneel or die for Emperor Cheney. Maybe I'm crazy, but I will not just follow the herd, unless of course it's en route to lynch Mike Bloomberg. Being pimped by a gas pump and all its Saudi members are like fuck you, with New York's two middle fingers. If the opposite of pro is a con, then look beyond this. The opposite of Congress must be progress. What if the second coming's aborted and put in the dirt? I still don't know what to wear with this orange alert. I was proud the other day when both Republicans and Democrats stood with me in the Rose Garden to announce their support for a clearer statement of purpose. You disarm or we will. American flags fly, morals high. A unit of 20 is so repelling, the patches in the sky. Into a village of killers, little Jimmy from Jackson, Mississippi just graduated and seeing action. M16 lock loaded and spitting properly. Whoever's in that line of fire, chest full of democracy. Turn the corner, team leader, neck up, the nose gone, blown off. This is not PS2, so calm. Jimmy stays so calm, shoots count nothing. Riddled in his back, answers come flying out his stomach. Face down, then his face up in the bed, almost dead. Eyes slowly open, IV bags and no legs. A couple sandwiches and some bloody bandages. In a room full of amputee GI amateurs. He gets the word that his unit didn't make it. Got a free ticket home but flatline before he got to take it.
We're certain there are people that can't stand what America stands for. We're certain there are madmen in this world, and there's terror, and there's missiles, and I'm certain of this too.
I hunger. Cops tape the scene up. Gunner downs 9, they're chasing away kids playing hopscotch in his chalk outline. 2 F-16s, screeching iridescent sky. Look down, we're not in Iraq, we're in NY. Rats in the streets, we move underground like earthworms. 2 coasts couldn't abort Satan in his first term. The army in the subway, walking with toolies. I'm on the train with the back of the dollar bill still talking to me. Drive with my left, I know what's right. My weapon hand like the map of DC Street still shows a pentagram. License on the car window when I pass through. You've seen the news, no joke. New York Pig Department will blast you. My weatherman party is invite only soldier, cause with one wave of King G Dub scepter it's over. The right to assemble puts the barest team on you. Look into my file and nod to this while Jello screams on you. By our efforts we have lit a fire in the minds of men. It warms those who feel its power, it burns those who fight its progress. And one day this untamed fire of freedom will reach the darkest corners of our world. It is the policy of the United States to seek and support the growth of democratic movements and institutions in every nature and culture, with the ultimate goal of ending tyranny in our world, except right here at home. Don't mess with Texas. Don't mess with Texas. Don't mess with Texas. Don't mess with Texas.
Connie, give me some pretzels. Mommy, give me that Bible. Give me that Bible with the pages cut out and it got that cocaine in it.
Don't mess with Texas.
Oh, fuck anything that moves.
It's been about a year since my ears dry pop. For those that missed the show, oh my god, that psychiatrist used to hold my cock, put nails in my head, rob me and smoke my pot. Sub Rock said Chris, kept your hardcore gritty, Def Jukey t-shirt, walking through cardboard city. Positively packed plus pistols, popsicles, used to strut Uber stands like canes in hospitals. I swung down on some grills with the handle, screeched out of the parking lot, then I flicked the camel. Read Cobain's journals by the fire in a flannel, cop pills from TV, but they don't switch the channel. The world is yours and you're for flies to play. When the seeds in your eyes could fly, you'll see what I'm saying. Homeless stick their hands out for change and I pay them, cause they live in a box and I got a bed to lay in.
Back in the day, 1997. Back in the day.
Yeah, the death of Chris Palco, he passed, we clapped well. Woke up during an order-spying rap hell. Ran off dripping verses and patterns from my cut shell. Hungry MCs lap up my blood trail. In this atmosphere I'm unbalanced, slug on a seesaw. Spit through bazooka teeth, my tongue is the C4. Need more stitches to finish displayed mental. Chris went to the hospital, came home, caged kennels. I sunk down to my lowest in the scramble. Stepped over the body for the wallet on the mantle. Sneaker tracks of blood traced back to my vandals by the door. I'll be on the couch with a box of ammo. The world is spinning, I'm spending my cash in it. Pull up to the pump and dump some gas in it. Know a bunch of rappers that finished last in it and they can't do shit about it.
You are shameless, now let us build to the climax. Shall we?
Now it's me still, hocking loogies in the movies. Nasty with groupies, get it moving. Follow me stupid to the back of tragedies. Moving through it and will cause problems. Get it mosh and popping with treatment. Get the cops to popping from precincts. Get the girls to come in and see us. Yeah. We'll keep on flowing till the clothes are rolling right off your shoulders. Yeah. We'll keep on going till the crowd gets open and girls take notice. I know you notice who it is, a wizard of perfect vocals. I think it's easy when the people feeling is perfect. Now it's your host with a load of soldiers. Stay fresh head to toe, he's a beast on the doses. If you come close, you'll get fucked up. You know you're supposed to, cause yeah. Now it's your host with a load of soldiers. Stay fresh head to toe, he's a beast on the doses. If you come close, you'll get fucked up. You know you're supposed to, cause
yeah. Beer cans and cigarette butts cover the floor day. Half gone, he sleep scared, pregnant teen in the doorway. Watching him sleep, clutching a belly, little feet kick. To send a teen back to the toilet, spent her last week sick. When little Billy feet her ground up, Jesus powder would've beat her louder if it would've pushed the fetus out of her. Father in the making, crooked MP forsaken. The military cop that sells H to bring his cake in. She shaking, praying her labor kicks in before the doors kicked in for them brown bricks on the floor. I mean, she could tell you exactly how the gutter tastes. Father to a kid in custody right when a water break. Snitched on his compadres for a few more runs of the irony and giving a stuffed rat to his newborn son. Dishonorably discharged, no jail time in court. Told to pack his family up and go the fuck back to New York. Fuck Bill Murray, not the actor. The deadbeat dad that smacked and left her with rats after he snapped her. The bastard invented a bent her backwards and went her with her back against the wall. She can hear death singing in her. Back against the wall, she can hear death singing. She's scared to leave him, convinced somehow she really needs him. Back in New York, a prison of pain and Billy's freedom. Holding a baby, he'd say crazy shit to break her. When she fell asleep, he'd escape her wits end and wouldn't wake her. He'd sneak out the wallow in it, role model the shit that put his Christian Scientist father in debt. Gave him his first stroke, he refused his medication cause it went against his religion. He'd rather his Lord take him through stroke number 2 and start withering his flesh. Than late emaciated World War II veteran. The rest left his family debt, turmoil and wreckage, and his grandson to scatter his ash over the U.S. Intrepid. Then little Billy plummets to his knees, still numb from it. Held his kid by the arm with a shotgun to his stomach. When threats to destroy what he created get tucked away. When he looks in his son's face to see, he might grow up to say, fuck Bill Murray, not the actor. The deadbeat dad that smacked and left her with rats after he snapped at a bastard. Invented it, bent her backwards and went her with her back against the wall. She can hear death singing in her. With her back against
against the wall, she get head deaf singing it. Needle through the skin again, inject the rust and cinnamon, pull off the tourniquet, load up the shotgun and sentence him. He knows that there's a bed in hell waiting for him, but he ain't been sane since he started huffing chloroform. With the shit decorum, he lets off shots, the neighbors say shooters. Into the phone to Middletown police and state troopers, while every family member on the premises runs from death, greeted by dozens of officers with guns and vests. His suicide by cop sweater on and get low is told to the crowd watching him shoot through the window. His son clutched in his mother's arms, unaware it's the end. They bring him out in handcuffs, but never to be seen again. Fuck Bill Murray, not the actor, the deadbeat dad that smacked and left her with rats after he snapped at a bastard inventor that bent her backwards and with her back against the wall. She get hear deaf singing in her. With her back against the wall, she can hear death singing in her. Fuck Bill Murray, not the actor, the deadbeat dad that smacked and left her with rats after he snapped at a bastard inventor that bent her backwards and with her back against the wall. She can hear death singing in her.
One last vein to poke made it too dark to see this. Scenery slips, then line up to go in the ground and leave us. So repeat this till I'm sick and I won't feed this to my little girl who kept me in this world to beat this. As a little kid taught to follow Jesus, get to the front of the line, I'm being led by the leaders. So when I speak words that I don't mean, it's like I'm only in a cloud to wonder what serene is. Unable to wake and delete the reasons, or be the same bed I made up to sleep with demons. Whether sick, sane, of a pattern repeated. If I spit pain, I knew how to relieve it. If at 16 I had started to treat it, till my shit changed whether or not I would need it. To trace back to the face before the fetus. If the departure was wrong from the gate, then she is.
Trigger, finger, itch, the son of a snitch. I'm the rat's favorite son. Last to pal and cut, slit to bleed the rust. By the last heart I've won, we roll under covers waiting. I've tied off a limb debating if all of the names forsaken spell out what I'm taking. Watching the skin pop, I would do anything to tell you what I've been late to fix up my head and escape to where I can rest my eyes. The sun says wake up with a beam in my eyes, clutching the bed like she's still by my side. Part of me died even when I prescribed, still just to be ostracized. Cause she don't really know if she wants to ride or drive, while no noose is long enough to hang my excuses. Whether I'm dead, gun to my head, or reclusive, the end is close, almost no need for money. Yet when I wished for death, nobody took my life from me. If I cannot see what's right in front of me, and the lights on there still wouldn't be enough to leave. I fixed me when I broke the aggression, but I'm still attracted to my beautiful depression. If I felt emotions, I learned to suppress them. Till I'm ready to sleep, I'll have found a place to rest then. No thanks to angst, I learned my lesson and can't erase the face that can't answer the question. Trigger, finger, itch, the son of a snitch. I'm the rat's favorite son, and by the time I'm back, that heart that beats so black, let it shine like his gun. We roll under covers waiting. I've tied off a limb debating if all of the names forsaken spell out what I'm taking. Watching the skin pop, I would do anything to tell you what I've been late to fix up my head and escape to where I can rest my eyes. This is the soundtrack to one specific girl's life. The soundtrack to one specific girl's life. You take the specific song
Stick it right on your head. Automatic. Automatic. By the time that she wake up and smear on her makeup, she's dressed to kill, no heart behind her A-cup. Silly girl from upstate, I could've loved her. No surprise tie severed, the girl was a cutter. Used to hack her arm up for attention. I kinda related to the state of her depression. My head down, walking through a do-or-die world. Of course I get hooked on a suicide girl. Told me God was gonna see her by Easter. Still I kept my doubts, she was such a scenester. You know the model type that never becomes a model. Counts her tips with bloody hands from opening bottles. She's so shallow and hollow, so sick you'd think this girl was being buried tomorrow in Key Largo. Without you too bent to feel this, cause all we had in common was mental illness. Oh, I got you where I want you, far enough for me to seem not too insane, but you're sicker than me. So when I slip into psychosis, you're my secretary. She's a scenester. She's a scenester. She's a scenester. She's a scenester. Her boyfriend's in a band playing at college, but like a model career, completely unaccomplished. Stagehand gets fucked over and over by this clinically depressed, suicidal cage fan man. For the sake of the irony, why lose it? You were the guy who put the girl up on my music. Scandalous, sick, seething opportunist, but you had to respect the gangster was ruthless. Told me it was only me making her brain stir. I kept my doubts, she was such an aimster. Little boys were lapdogs for smack runs. Then the angel clipped her wings and found a tack gun. My friend, the fling, is looking for remedies and alternates of friends that keep switching their identities. Bump this on your little stereo at home pissed. Looking through your portfolio of phone pics. Oh, I got you where I want you, far enough for me to seem not too insane, but you're sicker than me. So when I slip into psychosis, you're my secretary. She's a scenester. She's a scenester. She's a scenester. She's a scenester. Her talk is slick, her walk's a vanilla Sunday. Catwalk through dog shit in the yard like a runway. She bit my neck, would kiss me till my lips sore. Close smell of Gucci with a little hint of thrift store. See if you could find her, queen of the diner. Had her arm in every pick till she figured out the timer. Used dudes in love, picked out tools precise, but couldn't use those tools to fix a life. She loved drama so much, she used it as a moniker. Dudes trying to bang her, pretend to be photographers, but to her credit, she ain't listen to any pop. Hipster lover, underground rappers and indie rock. She put the razor to her arm and dug so many gashes. I could've wrote the song in between the slashes. Funny how you never opened a vein to out you, but you vain enough to think the song is about you, no. I got you where I want you, far enough for me to seem not too insane, but you're sicker than me. So when I slip into psychosis, you're my secretary. She's a scenester. 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 Money in the bank. Money in the bank. I woke up, President Weatherman, keep the weapon in the same spot that got honey spilling her estrogen. Looking to molest me in the back of the lack. I got 1 million+ downloads, fuck a plaque. Another thing I have is a little fascination for girls that use my music to make relations. Take for instance, so persistent, had me doing shit to her so unchristian. Into pissing and strangulation masons. Keep calling me about my applications, cause I dropped it off, then thought knock it off. You could start your own club to plot and stalk. Perforated thinking I see shit spastic. Pinned under a microscope into a book of acid. Transform the high to a narcotic logic. Flying with maggots in the cockpit. Money in the bank, it's a perfect world. New car, shotgun, it's the perfect girl. Eat your pills up, try to work this world and have no malfunctions to hurt this girl. May or may not really deserve this world to reveal that you really got a worthless girl. Don't be nervous, girl.
There's a thin line between love and the fuck, and how drunk she got to be to put it in her butt. It struts in her 7 jeans. I follow deception to the suicide diner to feed my depression. I need a girl to make me crash my Benz up, a whistler with a blade that'll cut all my ends up. I'll pop in every direction to catch a court case. East Bay, West Now, South Park to North Face. My aunt's smoking, I got her crack. I had a kid to feed, then I wrote Agent Orange on a Whopper rap. That's why I has it my way like a barking pit. Only know the day by which side of the street I park my shit. Make it awkward quick, I'm making the bloom. But they all wanna see me eat how I ate in the womb. Inspired by doom, death and metal objects, like a young Zev Love X reading Marvel Comics.
It's a perfect world. New car, shotgun, it's the perfect girl. Eat your pills up, try to work this world, and have no malfunctions to hurt this girl. May or may not really deserve this world, to reveal that you really got a worthless girl. Don't be nervous, girl. Okay, don't be nervous, girl. Okay. Don't be nervous, girl. Okay. Don't be nervous, girl. I take a look around, soak up my environment, bring it out into the mic and pay rent. Clips holding VIPs to Jesus when the birds pressed up on the glass like Grey Goose. Science fiction with 2 in-depth raps, ride tsunamis through new left tracks. Semicolon, my brain geeked out and swollen. No glass, just nerd raps to roll drowing. In these last days before I drop bleed errand, I'll serve till they kill me like Scott Peterson. I spit ugly, so many rappers love me. They rush me at shows trying to kiss and hug me. It's truth or dare, but y'all keep picking truth, cause they know I'm going dare them to come to New York. Oops, I spill beer on the board, find me later while I conspire this Illuminati paper. Money in the bank, it's a perfect world. New car, shotgun, it's the perfect girl. Eat your pills up, try to work this world, and have no malfunctions to hurt this girl. May or may not really deserve this world, to reveal that you really got a worthless girl. Don't be nervous, girl. Don't be nervous, girl. Don't be nervous, girl. It's only sprinkling. I tell her nothing is ruined. We playing a license plate game. I'm loving what she keeps doing to my inner thigh, rocking the diamond earrings I gave her. She smiling, looking angelic. All her friends secretly hate her. Beauty, she knows she got it. Got me where she wants me, all erotic. Next to her hand, the K is burning a hole in my pocket. I pull it over, get her a soda. I'm half gone. Hit the bathroom, stick the key in the jar to turn it back on. Look in the mirror, throw some water on my face, I'm snotty. Thinking of things I'm about to do to my girl's body. The rain is picking up now, my eyes are kinda lazy. The sky is hazy, she's like, you look pale, I said she was crazy. Pushed the pedal to the floor mat, hydroplane corrected it fast, then slowed down past the car crash. She put her head on my shoulder, said she was getting a little sleepy. Don't worry baby, we're minutes from heaven. Up with glass in it, can't remember the last minute. Glove box, my girl's face smashed in it. I called her name out, she didn't respond. Pulled her shoulder back, touched her arm. Her entire fucking face is gone. I see you breathing, I'm pleading with Jesus. Leave her lifeless, don't leave her like this. Reach for the birthday balloon of nitrous. I'm trying to dial for help with hands I can't feel. Stuck in the driver's seat, my broken ribs gripping the steering wheel. She squeezed my hand and let go. I should have been sitting shoddy. and the rain wouldn't still be pouring all over the angel's body. I'm trying to crawl back in the K-hole to get out of the car, but the K won't climb out of my nose and back in the jar. This isn't her, I tell myself. At least she's happy wherever she is, her soulless eyes looking at me. I pump my fist to bleed out to catch her and let the worms play and tell her I'm sorry I gave her death for her birthday.
Entering life sequence 5. If you walk with me this way, you'll see this giant spread of all the substances you could abuse. And if you look to the left, well, you know.
I tried a lot of drugs, I tried a lot of ladies. Some I probably wouldn't have tried if wasn't on drugs. Been living sober lately, sure some fans would hate me. Still see bugs crawling on me, that's how I think escape is. Miss, don't hate the player, I'm on the bench now. But when they call me back in, it's back to I don't care. The snake spoke to Eve in the garden. These days trees are fruitless, snakes are starving. Pretty little rabbits, me for carrots. Folks, before Jim Carrey, she wore a mask like Eric Stoltz. I'm not insane, no, my life's a game show. I shot for the stars, so now I aim low. Yo, if you don't hear back from me, I probably got some shit on my dick and afraid the doctor gonna laugh at me. I'm just playing paranoia, fucks with the mind. This hook is stuck in my cheek, let me pull it out for real this time. Yo, if you don't hear back from me, probably cause my record flopped and my life is a catastrophe. Yo, if you don't hear back from me, probably cause some doctors with hypodermics are still after me. Yo, if you don't hear back from me, it's probably cause I'm dead to the world, literally an act to see. Sure, but he's deaf, not saying actually. Cause I ran off with a band and shot me up with some smack for free. I got a little buzz, I went a little crazy. Said everything I said on movies because of my buzz. I lost my brain before I rap. No allowance, fake sneakers. Walked in a world of crack, sold peace for Pumas, golden Nikes. Walked and talked like a rap star, but was white and did it right. Before girls, the acne came. I had a fade, spitting some Emi and Pete meets Big Daddy Kane. Unlike the judge who cracked his hammer gently, sent me to be evaluated in the hospital. Kept me, I came home to make music weirder than day lies. But Bobby don't knew I was butters like Professor Chaos. Turned into hours of blank, cause my memory bank is crawling with skanks like Hillary Swank. No disrespect, but your name rhymed, homie. Until the final destination, death can blow me. If you don't hear back from me, it's probably cause my record flopped and my life is a catastrophe. If you don't hear back from me, probably cause some doctors with hypodermics are still after me. Yo, if you don't hear back from me, it's probably cause I'm dead to the world, literally an act to see. Yo, if you don't hear back from me, it's probably cause I ran off with a band and shot me up with some smack for free. I climbed through dirt to get my name on this shit. When I jumped on the track like Rainbow and Spit, this party's going to hell with blunts to the death, yakking a stat while he's waving guns to his chest. Don't pass that shit, don't throw me a lighter. I put more flakes behind my face than Tony the Tiger. I wasn't hearing what I said, left my ear on the stage. Puked up on a fan, the last of incoherent cage. Didn't quit PCP, it quit me. Reality rolled me up, took 2 puffs, then clipped me. I snitched on a drug and got away lovely. Told him Johnny dipped from hell, cops had 21 dumps clean. You talk tough, then why you shaking like maracas? Put a gun in your hand, you won't murder like BBRW. I need a new drug to make me okay, and a place to keep my shit when they come to take me away. Right, left shit with my right spit on the mic twice. Sleep on beef, wake up to hammers like Christ. We summon electro animals, destined a mandible giant, like we running through New York City in mechanical lines.
Yo, I walk on glass, chuckle city out of a miner's lung. Grasshopper keep a civil tongue with a pacifier's plug. Shrug 'em off, eye a tiger pen over the hideous. Watch the gorilla in him slither back through the lens.
I write left shit with my right brain, made eyeballs pop like bike chains in the right phase, dog. I got cat links connected to my arms like bat wings, so each complete revolution of the bells is sad. Weatherman is not a crew, it's a hot mind with guns up to it. The last cat's audio 2 in it, ruining your drum kit. Vandals of society, arson is cheap in public. We speak in reality TV and there are no writers touch
in the
it.
brick city, Wisconsin, I be OG Bobby Johnson on the loose, throwing up deuce at the first sign of a problem. Weatherman filth nasty as black and blue braid in light base milk with lumps bulked up for the last 6 months.
Yo, the freak show veteran, bad to the skeleton. I heard he's in the Weatherman, oh god, it's them again.
A weatherman could do no wrong, no uniform. Cut off 3 limbs with a new arm that planted in its palm. Flow some life in your rap, 1 cross second. Let me take you from your normally programmed shit record. If you're into irony, I brought the 4-4 in the place while canvas nights paint the art of war in your face. Hit that psychostimuli to get you hot, happy, and whistling. And if I'm too bugged, the feds are still listening.
You're flawed in the particles, I'm a fucking genuine article. And you been reppin' shit marginal partially. I'm responsible, I'm harsh to the bono. And I'll acid wash your phono. I swagger the injury, shield cloak. A flock of hummingbirds circle the same place I spoke. Arena hollowed out, drunk bombshells fell through the smoke. Kill the pain of followers running through hell in shell toes.
And the award for scummiest ninja moment of the summer goes to Mr. Slipper Mickey, the Christ at his own supper, whose talent turned chemical and balanced the vital cash crop while moonlighting as your local electron pharmacy mascot. Boss hogs, dog sniffing out victims for the quota, sort of rogue. Put a slip on the system, throw the WMs up for bounty hunters. Paulie Jr. mount the chrome bazookas on the Orange County choppers. $2 box cutter sharp with a game busting through your cheek. You keep the change, Representative Tang. Weatherman gang stop as the planet and the stars and the moons collapses. This cage, Aesop, L Breeze, Brute Maniac. Pack it out early like winter for the brain. I'ma stop like fish dinners with a jar of bazaar for the dip spinach. The new left southpaws, outlaws north to California. Represent bent and put dents in your battle armor.
Yeah, the employee of the year. Yeah, I'm back to work. Let that label sell O'Cage songs and Weatherman shirts. You threw a whack title on that Weatherman song, which was another remix where you sync my shit up all wrong. Seemed a bit malicious, like you try to fuck up the mission. But upon departure of y'all, I checked nothing, just cared on my vision. Wrote till my fingers bled, got no respect or love. So now y'all can pay me back by writing out my check in blood. But pay me no mind if my records are reckless. This time around, I'm just one of you fucking depressed kids. You saw the bottle splash next, see the text spray. Awoke in the studio, chained to the board with a mini cassette player. The H in Mother Nature's arm through intravenous. Shook some seasons, but Weatherman still who the team is. Wanna see Weathertron assemble like Republicans, but when we transform, it'll be just for the fuck of it.
And I got more days than left on this earth invested, 'cause this piece of me needs. I broke more nights just to sleep and bleed through breakfast, 'cause this piece of me feeds. Suffer 100 pen stabs to the head up restless, 'cause this piece of me love. Don't fuck with weather press, I got a major death wish, 'cause this piece of me, yeah.
Going to church, I didn't feel right. Christian doesn't kneel right. Try to kill myself in music, 'cause I tried to do it in real life. Born with my circuitry in my programmer's hands. First act of anarchy, a freshman not blending in with hammer pants. Sophomore graduated with unspeakable acts. You had the balls to rip me off heaven when I speak up with yak. I gave you eons to pay me, but money bag stalling. Like it ain't my how the mighty have fallen. I stabbed my mom and pop label, come on stop. Y'all still owe me though, time to go back to mama, pop. Come on stop, it's silly, how did you really think you had on field advantage in New York reppin' Philly? And I got more days than left on this earth invested, 'cause this piece of me needs. I broke more nights just to sleep and bleed through breakfast, 'cause this piece of me feeds. Suffer 100 pen stabs to the head up restless, 'cause this piece of me love. Don't fuck with weather press, I got a major death wish, 'cause this piece of me, yeah.
Knuckles bloody, no sleep, seen 3 days tank. Write or break jaws, my face still filled with teenage angst. And the only therapy is what's read on paper. Funny how the same applies to seeing blood on money. Splash you in the face with liquid nitrogen, see if it frees. Then smash you, bring cats, doggy, I'm Vietnamese. Not sure where heaven is, but I know hell is here. Used to stuff trees into bottles like Belvedere, just to see clearer. Crack my rearview mirror, now the schizophrenics in it are closer than they appear. I'm light years beyond my apocalyptic daydream, to riding around with guns in a van with my A-team. The fire in the sky that rises to sink night. Just another morning I wake up too left to think right. The much better looking white Al Roker after gastric bypass brings the weather, it's over. And I got more days than left on this earth invested, 'cause this piece of me needs. I broke more nights just to sleep and bleed through breakfast, 'cause this piece of me feeds. Suffered 100 pin stabs to the head, up restless, 'cause this piece of me loves. Don't fuck with weather prez, I got a major death wish, 'cause this piece of me is.
The snake bit the child on the hand. The father picked up the snake and cut its head off. The boy stood up, touched the man. Mother saw him touch. Her husband started bugging, grabbed a kitchen knife, plunged it in her chest just to briefly see the coven. Boy steps over his dying father to creepily stare into the eyes of the child watching on the TV. Kid hits the floof until an epileptic seizure leaves jet. Paramedics follow standard procedure. Dispatch radios and a jumper on the roof. They pack up, drive to the scene, and almost hit a youth. Running from 3 armed teens, pulling death from their waist. He dips into an alley. Paramedics climb the staircase. Bullets find a place in his back. He pounds the church door. Tired squeal, he falls in the priest's arms. They hit the floor. Jumper looks down at the priest. Her toes grip the ledge. She spreads her arms and takes a step after he says, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. The preacher leaves the precinct, signed papers, then prayed soft as he enters the church from the side. Front entrance taped off, the drops to his knees, reached the ceiling for forgiveness in his mind. Every child's face he had inflicted a sickness turns to a woman crying with a gun to his lid. She pulls the trigger twice, then screams, see if he forgives. Runs to her car, ditches the gun in the dumpster. A homeless man picks up the pistol, digging for supper. Cops tell him to drop the weapon, he turns regardless. They shoot up the trash and leave him dead in the garbage. The coroner zips the black bag up over his head, loads him in the truck and says, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Soft sounds of gospel play in the distance from a radio. The coroner surrounded by student physicians. He goes to work removing lead from the cadaver. The group takes note, then return upstairs shortly after. They joke of how the dead reek with no respect for the deceased, and curse to hell the homeless man who just killed a priest. Double doors slap open and force another episode. Little gamer shot in the chest, enters his health codes. They don't work, he twitches and spits his last breath to one of the student docs crying, clutches his nephew. He turns to the TV, but can't believe his head when the boy on the screen holding a dead snake says, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy.
Something in the way, not for Dr. Zuma. Hot the tumor in the Luigi and left it in Montezuma. Swam back to the US after Russian roulette. No deal on the table, give me a label to suplex. Came to fill him with pain, take a print of my brain. Flash it on the screen, you won't leave the cinema sane. Had a follower fondling that wouldn't let go till I spiked the easy football into the death jukes end zone. And when it hit the grass, it covered the crowd with mud. Mom slid my bare ass out, I covered the ground with blood. Then she wiped it on my face like war paint, then slapped me me, I cry, might die with a hardcore brain. Crack the door's frame when I open the world around it. Exhale the hinges in the air where denounces. My BO just bounces of the wall, then it rises from the picture that it painted like suicide with a shot. Trying to pick up the pieces, keep cutting my hands. When I put it back together, it's feces in a permanent hell. I find tranquility teaches we had to design perfect mass for new preacher. We're going too far, nobody could reach us. I'm starting to drown and I'm covered with leeches. Until my last breath, they'll be screaming from the bleachers. Then I'll be dead like all my teachers. Despite all my rage, I'm a rat in a cage for skies. Communicate your love, injecting bleach in my eyes. The dubiously demented, dented to dependent cradle. Slipped through a grasp on a broken glass, highly unstable. I left that label unable to keep my masters. No whip broke as shit, chick left me a week after. Overdosage of mushrooms, no ugly obstacles. Hit the hamster boy, wreck a scene, dance at the hospital. In the club I don't dance, I stand with a glass of vodka. Come to terms, I'm just like my bastard father. Left my mother with a kid that flipped the lid. When I started to look like him, she threw me out the crib and I was only 2. My grandmother was a Hitler Jew, just dropped Agent Orange and ain't got no dough to fix his tooth. I'm thinking out loud, I hate life like that matters. Letting shit out that happened to fit in the whack. Trying to pick up the pieces, keep cutting my hands. When I put it back together, it's feces in a permanent hell. I find tranquility teaches we had to design perfect mass for new preacher. We're going too far, nobody could reach us. I'm starting to drown and I'm covered with leeches. Until my last breath, they'll be screaming from the bleachers. Then I'll be dead like all my teachers. I'm trying to pick up the pieces, but each motherfucker that fucked my mother over would leave me to be. This drug addicted menace ain't shit to do in this place. No longer flinching from stepdad's punches to the face. Blind to the drug, calm to the tub, filled to the top with warm water to sink in. 2 arms full of blood, not even 13. Looking to exit, left a mess, could care less about life. Just keep my pool as fresh until the worms eat my flesh. I guess they better burn me. These are the thoughts of a child I keep till 30. I lack patience till I was packed with patience in the mental facility, forced on all the wrong medications. Prozac, genie pig, I don't feel bipolar, but got a folder that claims I'm in a stack that reaches my shoulder. Music, my only savior in every instance, makes each one of you a prophet to my existence. I'm trying to pick up the pieces, keep cutting my hands. When I put it back together, it's feces in a permanent hell. I find tranquility teaches we had to design perfect mass for a preacher. We're going too far, nobody could reach us. I'm starting to drown and I'm covered with leeches. Until my last breath, they'll be screaming from the bleachers. Then I'll be dead like all my teachers.